Welcome to your energizing practice. Let's get started sitting upright in a cross-legged seat, resting your hands on tops of your knees. Close your eyes and align your nose over your navel and tune into the connection of the base of the seat down into the floor. And start to lean to the right, feeling that right sitting bone, and then lean forward, imagining the pubic bones moving toward the tailbone. Then lean to the left sitting bone, and then lean back with the tailbone dropping down, and start to circulate in this way, connecting the base of the seat down into the ground, and slowly rotating the torso around, waking up just in a subtle way in the hips and lower back to start. When you come forward, point your elbows back, spread your chest, then drop the tail, sit up tall, squeeze the knees in, flex your feet, balance, uncross, cross the other ankle on top, open your knees, and then start to circulate in the other direction, over to the left, back to the tail, over to the right, and then forward so the inner thighs move down toward the floor, and then continue to slowly circulate a couple of times in that way. Good. Remembering always to breathe. You can always invite a sense of compassion for wherever you're at in this practice and trust that you can back off if you need to. So we're coming back to center, drop the tail, squeeze the knees in, flex the feet, extend your arms forward, thumbs up. So we're waking up the core. Good. And then lift the heels on the inhale, reach your arms up, exhale, cross the ankles underneath you and come into a tabletop position just for a moment. Then walk your knees back. Send your hips toward the heels. Active child's pose. Inhale, wave forward. Exhale, elbows in, lower all the way down onto the belly. Take the feet flat. Inhale, cobra pose. Spread the chest. Exhale, lower down, tuck the toes, send the hips toward the heels, then lift the knees and come on up into your downward facing dog. Breathing there. Lifting the sitting bones high. Stretch your right heel high, three-legged dog. Draw your left thigh back and up. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Lift your belly. Lightly step your right foot through, right between the hands. Touch your left knee down. Take the top of your left foot flat. Press through the top of your left foot. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, gentle cactus to the right. Take your right hand back behind you. Take your left hand to the outside of your right thigh. Slide your right fingertips down toward that left knee. Keep pressing through the ball of your right foot. Inhale. Exhale, come back to release your hands to frame that front foot. Tuck your left toes, lift your left thigh, and spin that left heel down. Keep opening your right knee toward your right arm, then extend your left fingertips up to a T. Imagine a tether from the bottom of the chin to the sternum. Start to wrap your right rib toward the left rib. Look up at the hand in the air. Anchor through the outside edge of your left foot. Inhale, looking up at the hand in the air. Exhale, release that left hand down. Swing the left heel over the toes. Plant the palms, step to plank pose. Bring your knees down, hug your elbows in, come all the way down onto the belly. Take your feet flat, elbows in for cobra pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower your heart, tuck your toes, send the hips up and back, downward dog. Smooth inhale, long, slow exhale. Stretch your left heel high, three-legged dog. Inhale, exhale, knee to nose, lift your belly, slide your left foot right between the hands. Touch your right knee down, take the top of your right foot flat. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Arching through the upper back. Exhale, belly in, cactus to the left. Gently take your left hand behind onto your right hamstring. Take your right hand to the outer left thigh. Turn, look to the left. Inhale, you can lean back a little bit. Exhale, release your hands to frame that front foot. Tuck your right toes, lift your right thigh. Spin your right heel down. It's about heel to heel alignment. Keep tucking that left sitting bone underneath the pelvis. Keep wrapping that left knee open toward that left arm. Then left rib toward right rib. Extend your right fingertips up. Look at the hand in the air. Press through the feet very strongly, and as you reach your right fingertips up, you take pressure out of the left fingertips. Inhale, exhale, release the left hand down, swing the right heel over the toes, step right to plank. Either modify to knees or lower down one long line through chaturanga, coming onto your belly. Feet are flat for cobra pose or upward facing dog, rooting through the tops of the feet. Engage the gluteals, look up. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Long, slow inhale, fill the belly, exhale, let it out your mouth. Very calming on the nerves. Really fan those fingers wide and spread all the knuckles of the fingers out. And then lift your heels high, come onto tiptoes. Keep lifting the sitting bones up as you tiptoe forward right between the thumbs. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Press through the feet, inhale, sweep the arms out and up overhead. Exhale, hands come down through heart center. From Tadasana, go ahead and take your hands back behind you, interlace your fingers, track your knuckles down right between your heels. Inhale, arch through the upper back, look up. Exhale, bend your knees, fold, melt your belly over the thighs, and let the head go. Big full inhale, fill the belly toward the thighs, and then exhale, drop the tail, release your hands to frame your feet, step your left foot back, spin your left heel down, cartwheel on up into warrior two. Right on your way to reverse warrior, left hand to left thigh, right arm sweeps up and over. Keep dropping your right thigh bone down and inhale. Exhale, belly in, cartwheel the arms forward, release your hands to frame that front foot, swing the back heel over the toes, and then press through the right foot, lift your left heel any amount and start to fold over that right thigh into standing split. You don't have to overdo. If it's available, as you let the head hang, reach your right hand around and take the top of your left foot. Kick that foot into the hand, and we're going to inhale. Then when you exhale, release your left knee to point straight down toward that right heel. And then bending through that right knee, go ahead and release that left foot and sit down and turn to the right. Wrap your left arm around the outside of that right thigh. Look over the right shoulder. Sit up nice and tall on that twist. Inhale, lift up through the crown. Exhale, come back around to center. Take your hands again to frame that right foot. Start to press through the right foot as you lean forward, and then unwind and extend that left heel straight back up into standing split. And bend the right knee, slowly release the left toes down into a lunge, and then come on up into high lunge with hands on the hips. You're looking straight ahead. Take your right hand onto your lower back, reach your left arm up alongside the ear, engage your left gluteal muscle, look to the right. Reach the left fingertips up on the inhale. Exhale, reach your left fingertips forward, forward, forward. Left hand comes down to the floor. Right hand is on your back. Or extend the right fingertips up. Inhale, looking at the hand in the air. Exhale, release. And then step right back to downward dog or right up into three-legged dog. Swing the right heel high. Open that right hip. Stack it on top of the left. Keep lifting the left underarm as you inhale. Exhale, slide that knee wider than the right wrist. Take the top of your left foot flat. Come up onto tented fingers. Good. Then take your right forearm. The right foot is flexed. Take your right forearm and rest it right on that right inner thigh. And take your left hand around onto your back. Engage that left gluteal. You can feel that left gluteal lift up into the hand. And we'll inhale there, tractioning that right forearm. Inhale, looking towards your left shoulder. Exhale, release your hands onto the ground. Downward dog hands. Pressing through the palms. Look and see that your first fingers are parallel. Tuck your left toes. Inch your left knee out a little bit. And then slide your right leg back into Child's pose for a second, toes tucked. Lift your knees, come up to downward dog. Pedal out the feet. Inhale, exhale, let it out. Good. From downward dog, lift the heels high, come onto tiptoes. Walk, step, make your way forward right between the thumbs. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Press through the feet, inhale, sweep the arms out and up overhead. Exhale, bring the hands down right through heart center. Take your hands back behind you, interlace your awkward finger on top. Drop your knuckles down right between the heels. Inhale, arch through the upper back. Exhale, slowly fold and bring the arms away from the back as you let the crown of head spill down. One more inhale, fill the belly toward the thighs. Exhale, release the hands on outside edges of your feet. Exhale, release the hands on the outside edges of your feet. Bend your knees, step your right foot back, spin your right heel down, cartwheel on up into warrior two. Right on your way to reverse warrior. Right hand to right thigh, left arm reaches up and over. Keep dropping that left thigh down. Inhale. Exhale, slowly cartwheel. Release the hands to frame that front foot. Swing the right heel over the toes. Now press through that left foot strongly. You start to lift your right foot off the ground and shift your weight into your left foot. Kick your right heel up any degree as you fold. Don't get stressed if your right foot doesn't lift super high. Any amount you're able to lift, letting the crown of head hang. Now, if and only if it feels interesting, bend your right knee. Take your left hand around for the top of your right foot. Good. And continue to point your right knee up toward the sky. And we're inhaling here with the head hanging down. When you exhale, you start to point your right knee down toward behind your left heel. Bend your left knee, and then bring that right knee back behind your right ankle as you come on to sit. Carefully. And then turn to the left. Wrap your right arm around that left thigh. Left fingertips behind you. Sit up tall. Nice twist here. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, unwind, and turn again to face your left foot. Adjust your left toes to point straight ahead toward the front of your mat. And then hands are going to frame that foot. Shift into that left foot. Press through the left foot. Unwind and extend your right heel straight back up into three-legged dog. Straight back up into standing split. And inhale. When you exhale, bend your left knee. Slowly bring your right toes down toward your runner's lunge. Drop the tail. Slowly come up, hands on hips. Then slide your left hand onto your lower back sacrum. Reach your right arm up alongside the ear. And turn, look to the left. Inhale, a little back bend. Exhale, reach your right hand forward, forward, forward. And then release your hand right under the shoulder or a little wider. And then left hand can stay on your back or extend your left fingertips up and look at the hand in the air. And inhale, wrap your left sits bone toward the right sits bone. Exhale, release left hand down. Then we're going to slide that left heel right up into three-legged dog. Open and stack that left hip on top of the right. Inhale, exhale, slide the left knee forward, coming toward pigeon. Left knee is a little wider than the wrist. Left foot is flexed. Slide the top of your right foot flat. And then we're shifting our gaze to the right. Take your left forearm. Traction your left forearm into that left inner thigh. Take your right hand around onto your lower back. Look to the right. Engage your right gluteal right up into your hand. Look toward your right shoulder. Inhale, exhale, release back to center. Let that right hip point roll down. Look at your hands. Find your downward dog hands. Tuck your right toes. Inch your right knee forward a little bit and then unwind. Press back hips to heels. Active child's pose. Look between your thumbs. Snake forward. Come all the way onto the belly. Zip your feet together. Reach your arms around. Option 1, locust pose. Reaching toes and fingers straight back, reaching chest straight ahead. Option 2, reach around for the tops of your feet and find any amount of Dhanurasana. So we kick the feet into the hands into the feet, and lift on up. Breathing there. If you have a little more to give, you can reach for the ankles with flexed feet. Keep your knees hugging in. And inhale, spread the chest, look forward or up. Exhale, gently release. Tuck your toes under, palms under elbows. Press up into tabletop. Swing the ankles underneath. Swing the ankles around. Find Dandasana pose of the staff. From Dandasana, let's take the palms back behind you. Palms all the way on the floor, fingertips pointing toward your outer heels. Really spread the fingers wide. Bring your palms a little bit more back. Soften your elbows. Start to lift your chest. That might be a fine place to stay. If it feels available, we're going to lift the hips and point the toes toward the front of your mat into Purvottanasana. Inhale, lift. Exhale, gently lower, 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 very, very slowly. And then flex your feet, reach for your toes. Fold, Paschimottanasana. Inhale, spread your chest. Exhale, fold any amount more. And then drop the tail, coming up to sit. Make your way back, thumbs up. Engage your belly in, and come all the way down onto your back. Please feel free to adjust yourself so that you find yourself all the way on the mat if you traveled off. Bring your soles of feet together, let your knees splay open into Supta Baddha Konasana, and press your feet together very firmly. Then let the knees relax. Press the feet firmly together, and then let them relax. Press the feet firmly, and then relax. Then squeeze the knees in, bring your feet on the floor. Hug one knee at a time in towards your body, give a gentle squeeze. Rock side to side, massage your back. And then come into full happy baby, reaching around for the outside edges of the feet. I love to end a practice with happy baby to even out the hips and pelvis. So find that line from crown to tail. And feel free to rock and massage out your back. Good. And then keeping happy baby legs, interlace your hands behind your head. Bring your elbows toward your shins, shins toward your elbows, and exhale. Try to touch elbows to shins. And then release your head back. Bring your feet onto the floor. Rest your arms alongside the body. Give your feet a nice press into the ground. Engage your gluteals. And then extend one leg out and extend the other leg out. And find your Savasana meditation. Savasana is the final essential pose of any practice where you allow your body to relax and surrender, and all the energy moved around to integrate and settle. Let the floor cradle all the areas of the back body as you rest completely, and imagine a lot of light and space flowing through all the joints. You can circulate your lower jaw a couple of times, really relax and soften any tension away from your face, from your eyes, from your throat, all the way out through the toes. We relax. Tuning back to your breath. The inhale, bringing life and vitality. The exhale, allowing you to release whatever no longer serves you out into the ether and away from your form. Rest your hands on your belly and invite gratitude for anything at all you have to be grateful for. Anything at all you have to be grateful for, inviting that into your mind, your heart, your cells. Start to wiggle your toes. And eventually stretching the arms overhead. Taking a big reset stretch like you're hitting the restart button. And then tenderly draw your knees in towards your body and roll to either side and rest for a moment. When you're ready, very slowly and gradually pressing on up to meet in a comfortable cross-legged seat. Let's cross our non-habitual ankle on top, just to balance out your hips. Let your shoulders relax. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, look up. Exhale, press the hands down right through the central channel and connecting thumbs to the center of the chest. Thanking your body for this effort today, for showing up on your mat. Great job taking this time for yourself to replenish the internal wells of energy. And I'm wishing you joy, peace, health, strength, courage, and always trust on the journey. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're still with me, please subscribe to my channel, share, and look forward to seeing you on the mat next time.